So a common question we get is, how do I start with a brand new OnlyFans model? She's got zero past experience, no socials, brand new OnlyFans account, so no previous fans, anything to go back to. Literally brand new, no idea what she's doing. How do we start? So this video is assuming that you've gone through all the contracts, you've signed that, and you've gone through the onboarding process. We're not going to cover that in today's video. We're just going to talk about the best possible processes to go through when you're starting with a brand new model. So first of all, will be uploading content. You want to get the content straight away. They're probably going to be a bit shaky on uploading content, so you need to teach them actually how to take content and what type of content you want. This can be done by sort of sending over like a portfolio, a nice like little canvas spread on example pictures, things to upload, positions to do, how to stretch out content so you can do same poses, different outfit. You can use AI to get content if they need the assistance, etc.
So a lot of them aren't actually going to listen to anything that you send. So if you send like a document over saying, oh yeah, follow these instructions, they're probably going to fuck you off. So this is where it's great to bang some calls in. You can call your model, playing it all over your phone call, and then you can give them model examples, and then they can continue to get that content correct.
If you need tips on how to actually keep your models consistent, we've already done a video on this, a whole video on literally incentivizing models, how to keep them consistent, ideas on how to actually make your model upload content. We've done a whole video on that, so just search on the channel, not hard to find, a couple of videos down.
So obviously it's important to set up social medias. So Instagram, Twitter, etc., all the ones that you've mentioned in the past, get them set up straight away. Get your model on the page, get them start posting content regularly. We don't want to spam your Instagram page with 30 photos in one day. So just slowly leak the content out, maybe one image a day, one video a day, one reel a day, etc. Something like that, just so it builds the profile slowly and it looks a lot more legit to the fans that are then going to be looking at the content on that page.
Yeah, with socials, the more the better. Just get as much social proof as you can out there so that fans know that this girl really exists. Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, fucking TikTok, Bebo, whatever the fuck you want. So many fucking different platforms. Just get her on everything to give you the best chance of getting the most amount of fans possible.
This is why it's called the funnel effect, because you're pushing them all to your OnlyFans. So the more social media's account, the bigger the funnel is, meaning you'll get more fans in there. So more the better, but make sure you can actually manage them. If you just make an account and don't fucking post on it for 2-3 weeks, is it even worth being there? No, so don't waste your time setting it up. Only set up what you can manage. Obviously, if you're struggling to get content out there, so your model has just started, maybe she's struggling to find inspiration, obviously you can refer back to that portfolio. What you can also assist them with is AI, so you can obviously make AI content for them to be able to get some more images out there on the earlier stages. So if you started up, you've been going for like 2-3 days, she's only had a tiny bit of content made, you can then make the content for her just to get them running, get the socials running for a few days, and then she can start taking over with her content.
So simple, literally make the content with AI, deep fake her face onto it, and then bang, you got 50 pictures of her already good to go.
Once again, we've got another video talking about how you do that down in our channel. Check it out.
Easy. Right, so the next stage, after you've got all the social set up, you've got content out there, what you want to do is actually build up content on the OnlyFans itself. So we've mentioned in previous videos on sort of how to get likes quickly, stuff like that, that you need those 50 original posts to sort of get the maximum amount of like for like and stuff like that. So, but what you don't want to do is obviously upload those 50 all together. OnlyFans will flag that up. You're a spam account. Literally get ready, no warning. So 10 per day or 5 per day until we hit that 50 per day mark, and then you can relax a bit, 1, 2 per day, whatever you like. But until we get to that point, you want to be high volume until you get those numbers up.
Similar to the social medias account, obviously slowly producing that content out. But with OnlyFans, you want to get it out slightly quicker, so that's why you recommend 10 a day. And obviously, like Carl said, like for like, shout for shout, that's great ways to grow your OnlyFans account, in-house growth without any funnels required. That is ideally the first steps to growth, is in-house rather than getting a massive Instagram account, but you have no fans on OnlyFans. So make sure you have a good, strong OnlyFans account before you start massively expanding on the funnels.
People really overlook the importance of having like a high like count on the page. It's the first thing that people will see when they click on your OnlyFans page. They'll see that like number, and if you have a low number, you're basically shit. They don't really care. And this applies to fans. If you've got loads of likes, they think, oh, it means they've got really good content. It applies to other models. So when you're doing shout out for shout out and like for like, they'll look for high like count so that you know that you're reliable and you're actually a reliable OnlyFans source rather than just some beginner like 100 likes trying to get a bunch of shout out for free. There's no value you're going to give. So they'll look for the like count to see like how legit you are, basically.
How desirable your account is, and then
Yeah,
obviously
exactly.
more people are going to think it's good stuff on there. Go to it.
Exactly. You can't really forget the importance of in-house marketing. So many people focus on, oh, what's the best Instagram method? What's the best Twitter method? How do I post on TikTok, Reddit, fucking YouTube? And then they're shit at actually the OnlyFans platform. Focus more on the OnlyFans platform, learn the craft, actually figure out what the fuck you're doing, get the stats up before you focus on any sort of investing time into Instagram, investing money into socials and ads and things like that. You want to actually learn OnlyFans, get the stats up so that you're actually a desirable account. And it's so much more effective than just jumping straight in with some random Instagram DM bot fucking spamming loads of cunts on Instagram, trying to drag them over to your OnlyFans account. Not really going to be as effective as in-house marketing, where the market's already there and people already on OnlyFans ready to buy your content.
So don't forget that you are an actual OnlyFans manager. So you're managing the OnlyFans account. So like I said, that is priority and you want to build that first. Obviously, you're going to get a lot more messages in if you do work in-house because people are already there. They don't have to change platform. So that's how you get messaging up quite quickly. And then obviously you start getting income straight away without having to fuck around with 5 different funnels and an OnlyFans account. You just have to mess around with one account, get messages, get income, and then start messing around with running ads and all of this shit, everything else.
Another thing is the main reason that girls will start on OnlyFans is they are very inherently lazy people. They see OnlyFans as a very quick route to make money. You see it all over the internet, you know, upload your tits online and get millions of pounds. It's not the fucking reality. It doesn't really happen. You need to know these marketing methods, which is why marketing agencies like ourselves exist. So what you want to do is get those in-house stats up, so the likes, the fans, before you can actually get making money, because then the model will at least see that she's gaining numbers, and it creates a sort of illusion that you are increasing the account value, if that makes sense, rather than just earning. So you're increasing numbers, something's going right at least, rather than her expectations will be she's going to be a millionaire next fucking month. It's not the reality, but you can please her at least with some stats and figures.
It's kind of like a growth period before the fruit fucking blossoms on the tree. So let them know that as well, because if they're not getting money, they might get very demotivated and not post as much content or good quality content, and then they'll slowly just decline. So make sure they know that this is a natural growth period before they start making a lot of money.
A very quick way to gain followers on social media accounts. So this can benefit you to increase the funnels and create that funnel effect, as Toby was saying. So a very quick way to do that is buy an account with high followers, or if she already has an account, buy followers for that account. So now you have a 20k Instagram account for your model, for example. Then you can message other models with 20, 30, 40k followers. They'll see you as a potential partnership. They'll want to do shout out for shout out and collabs with you. And it's basically like a little hack. You know, you're sort of deceiving the models into thinking that you're some big time OnlyFans model, where realistically only 100 of your followers are real, but they don't know that. You have 20k followers as a number there. They're going to see that shout for shout. You're going to get thousands of people flooding in very, very quickly, much faster than just organic growth.
So with that account as well, what you do, make sure you set it up under your business. So it's not the model's account, it's your account, and you're just somewhat promoting the model on that account. They're temporarily using it. If shit does hit the fan and your model no longer wants to work with you or doesn't want to do OnlyFans in general, you can then maintain that account and roll it over to the next model. So you can change the profile picture, all the details in there, and it still has an organic growth on that page, which is brilliant for your next model that comes in.
And then what you can do, once these stats are filled up, and even if your model's not earning straight away, you can then use these stats, say, oh, look, I took this model from this amount of followers, this amount of likes, to this amount of followers and this amount of likes in a week's time or a month's time. And then you can attract higher tier models using that who may already be earning and who already have that following. And then you can obviously use that as sort of like social proof. So now you have got the social proof, and now you can just hire a model who may already be earning, and bang, you're in with the money. You started with a model with zero, and you've ended up with a model with at least a decent following. If not, you can hire another model who does have decent following, decent earnings, and it's basically upwards from there.
People like to see success. So obviously, if you have improved one model, you can do it again for another. If you've done it quickly and effectively, you can do it again for another. So even if this model doesn't generate as much money as you may have hoped, or starts getting demotivated and leaves, once again, it's an experience that you hopefully have learned from. And if you've done it correctly, you have got something out of it, such as organically grown accounts or testimonies and proof that you have done it before. And this will allow you to get access to higher tier models, next models, new models, get them in, get them working with you.